Hello everyone, welcome to Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red Part 2. Okay, so hopefully you guys can hear me a little bit better this time. In the last part, we picked up our starter, the Grass-type Bulbasaur, and we also got a barrel our rival Gary. So let's move on to Route 1. Okay, now in Route 1 we're gonna fight some wild Pokemon now. So with wild Pokemon, you don't gain as much experience as you do facing, say, trainers like Gary, but it's great that you still do fight wild Pokemon because the extra experience definitely isn't a negative. Alright, so that's why I actually don't use repels during any of my runs. Okay, and we're facing a Rattata. He's a normal type. He evolved into Raticate. It's a pretty below average Pokemon. I mean, if you want to, you could use it. In game you could use anything you want to, but it's definitely a little bit harder with Rattata. It's a normal type, so it isn't affected by ghosts, but it's not super effective against anything either. So that's a drawback. Okay, and Bulbasaur learned Leech Seed. Awesome. Alright. So if we come over here and we talk to this guy, alright, he works with the Pokemart. Cool, we'll be visiting that a little bit later. But right now, he's actually going to give us a free potion. Nice. So that's an extra $200 that we get to save. Alright, another wild battle. Okay, and here's the second Pokemon we can fight on Route 1. It's a Pidgey. Okay. Now a lot of people use Pidgey. It's just one of those regular, normal / flying types. But a lot of people like it just because of that. Alright, if you can use it on your team, I guess if you need a flying type or something to use the move Fly, which we'll get a little bit later. And I think I'm gonna catch this Pidgey. Alright, don't have anything to catch it with right now. Okay. Oh boy, speed's high. Oh boy. Okay. And we managed to survive that. Ooh, good thing it didn't have any flying moves. Flying is super effective against grass, just to let you know. Alright. Just go into our bag here, and let's use a potion. That way we don't get knocked out on our way to the next city. Okay. Alright, another Rattata. Okay, this should be easy. Anyway guys, I woke up this morning, it's January 8th, by the way, 2013, and I actually woke up to the trailer for Pokemon X and Y, which looks pretty awesome. I mean, it's basically everything Pokemon fans have been asking for. First of all, new generation. A game that's in full 3D and that it features not only new Pokemon but also old Pokemon. It seems to be doing it pretty well from what we see from the trailer. Really cool thing about it is it seems to incorporate a little bit of platforming as well, because it's in 3D of course. And also they revealed the starters already. There's this grass type who looks like a hedgehog, kind of. There's the frog who's a water type. It's weird that they picked another frog. It seems like we had enough. And then the fire starter, who is Fox. Yeah, I can already imagine all the people who are going to nickname it Mozilla already. But anyway, looks pretty cool. It's slated for an international release. That's right, an international release, not a Japanese release. October 2013, which is pretty exciting. So we're all going to get it at the same time. Okay, Bulbasaur gains another level. Alright. Hopefully we can start learning some grass moves. Pokemon that uses a move that's the same type as itself, that move actually gets a bonus. It's called the same type attack bonus, or stab. You might hear that word a lot. So that's basically what it is. Okay. And so we're actually visiting our first Pokemon Center. Pokemon Center is pretty cool. Free healthcare in general. It's pretty awesome. Alright, so it's free. You can visit it whenever you need to. Don't waste any healing items. Then we'll come up here to the Pokemart where you can buy some useful items. Okay, and the clerk wants something to do with us. Alright, we know Professor Oak. Okay, and we get his parcel. So, one of the ways Pokemon is very similar to other RPGs, meaningless menial tasks. Yep, we're gonna have to play Delivery Boy, unfortunately. Okay, so back down to Route 1. Okay, so you guys, if you haven't seen the announcement trailer already, I'm gonna leave a link in my description of the video to the actual video Pokemon's page, YouTube page. Also, I'm gonna leave a link to my new Facebook page. The link for the announcement trailer is also there. That's also where I'll post any updates on the news that comes out, or some info on my upcoming LPs and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, so if you want to, you just leave a comment on the video of what you're excited for Generation 6. Okay. Alright, next up is another Rattata. Oh boy. If you think this is the end of Rattata, oh no. Rattata makes many appearances. It's one of the drawbacks from only having 150 Pokemon in the first generation. Well, I mean, this is the remake, so since then we've already had Gen 2 and Gen 3. This game is technically using the same engine as Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. So, I would expect, Johto Pokemon and Hoenn Pokemon, but no, they're not. These are genuine remakes of the original game, just basically updated graphics and movesets. Alright. Speaking of Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, raise your hand if you were one of the people that thought that the big announcement today was going to be the remakes. Yeah, so many people still want those remakes. Don't know why. I mean, we just had that Heart Gold to Soul Silver 3D mod come out. So definitely if people wanted it, I guess they can make it themselves, do a fan kind of a thing. I know they did that with Street Fighter X Mega Man. Capcom didn't put out a new Mega Man game for the 25th anniversary, so the only thing us Mega Man fan got was basically a fan-made game. So I'm sure people could do the same thing with this game as well. Alright. What? I mean, we're facing a lot of Pidgeys. I'm just thankful that they don't have any flying type moves yet. I said that before. So if you actually go back into your house and you talk to your mom, okay, yep, so we can actually take a quick rest. She'll heal up our Pokemon as well, kind of like our own Pokemon Center at our home. Alright, so let's go back to Pokemon Professor Oak's lab. Give him this parcel. Okay. Oh God, how would my old Pokemon? Yep. Yeah, I know I'm talented. You don't have to tell me. Okay. And we delivered the parcel. Wonder what's inside. Oh, it's the custom Pokeball. Wonder what that's like, a custom Pokemon ball. Sorry. I wonder if that's like one of Kurt's balls that he makes. Kurt makes Pokeballs in 2nd generation, by the way. Okay. And Oak's gonna give Gary and I the Pokedex, which is just a glorified checklist. Okay. He calls it a high-tech encyclopedia, but no, not really. Okay. And we'll get Pokeballs. Nice. Okay. Right. So you just throw a Pokeball at a Pokemon, and from there, there are quite a different factors that go into whether or not the Pokemon actually gets catch, whether or not it's HP at the moment, also if it's suffering from any status conditions and stuff like that. Okay, and so Gary speeds off. Now he does mention that his sister Daisy, who we met in the first part, actually is going to give him a town map. See if she has a spare one for us. Alright, nice. Crapper asked you to run an errand? That's lazy of him. Then we get the town map. Nice. Great thing about the remakes is the fact that we don't have that limited backspace anymore. Introduced in Gen 2 was the division of the bags. See, they're different pockets. So instead of just one pocket for every item, we have our Pokeball pocket, key item pocket, and just regular item pocket. That's good. So we don't have to keep depositing items into our PC all the time. Another Rattata. Oh boy. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I come to think of it, I can't really think of any other Pokemon off the top of my head. Maybe some wild Eevees, I guess? I don't know. I think Vaporeon would always be good this early in the game. Something like that. Okay. Nope, not even enough XP to give us over to level 9. Alright. Now, yes, I know it can be kind of annoying, you know, to run into these constant battles over and over again. I'm going to try to keep the commentary as colorful as I possibly can. Can't make any promises, but yeah. Like I said, I like the extra experience. It definitely helps. Considering the fact that, you know, we do have to face the Elite Four at the end of the game. Spoiler, by the way. So all the extra experience and levels really does help. Right. Let's keep motoring along. Another Pidgey. Jeez. Okay, so we do have a Pidgey here. I'm actually going to catch this. I'm going to teach it Fly a little bit later on. I'm going to be teaching another Pokemon in my party Fly, but I'm not going to get that until much later. So while I'm waiting for that one, I'm just going to have a Pidgey just to help me out a little bit. So I just use Bulbasaur's Leech Seed. It's a special kind of move. It drains your opponent's HP and makes your own Pokemon's HP go up a little bit each turn. Okay, and I'm just going to throw a Pokeball. See if we can get it. Pidgey's not that hard to get. Okay, and we got a Pidgey. And every time you catch a Pokemon and it's the first one of its species, you'll get a new entry in your Pokedex. And you can give it a nickname, no thanks. Okay. Now what I did there, the game's going to explain it a little bit more later, but basically what I did was that I got the Pokemon's HP down to yellow rather than keep it in green. That gave me a better chance of having the Pokemon actually stay in the Pokeball instead of it working out, which is pretty good. Okay. Alright, so we'll just heal over my Pokemon right here, and I'm just gonna end the end video right here. Alright, thanks so much guys for watching part 2. Alright, in the next part we'll finish exploring Viridian City, and then from there we'll continue on. Alright.